What's the best arena strat? It's just the Aztecs?
All right, welcome everyone to Game 3 between Baskets and the Lizard, also known as Gloriaz. We're just waiting for Spectolate to go through its minute and a half right now. So Game 1 was Arabia. Gloriaz won that 1-0. Let me update the scoreboard. This was supposed to have been streamed live, but my internet wasn't allowing me to, so I am casting it live instead. And then all these videos are going to YouTube, which is where you're watching them now. So Gloriaz won the first game on Arabia. He was Franks versus Baskets as the Mayans. Second game was Gold Rush, where you need to get map control to control all the golds in the middle. Baskets went for a Drush fast castle as Britons into crossbow, and really dominated Gloriaz's base. Gloriaz tried to come up with a good response, but it didn't really pay off for him. And he was playing slabs that game. So no repeats. We're going into game number 3 now, and I don't remember what the map is. Let me bring up the maps real quick. So here is the map pool. So we did Gold Rush. Oh, next map is Bay. Very interesting. I'm very excited to see Bay. So this is what the order ended up being. Cup was switched to Arabia because neither of them, they realized they didn't actually have Cup on their computers. Cup being the map that was produced for Hin Cup 2, the T90 tournament. Very interesting map that I don't think has an established meta as far as I know. But yeah, we'll see Bay in the next round, the next match. Fairly similar, I think, to Cup. You have one large bay on the side of the map where water control is important, especially to snag the fish. But if you lose water, it's not the end of the game like some other water maps. So let's... Oh no, they switched to Arena. Alright, all that hype for nothing. So this is Arena. Baskets in the blue, playing as the Aztecs, great arena map, or great arena civ. And then in the red, we have the Lizard, also known as Gloriaz, playing as the Byzantines. Byzantines have a faster imp time. They have decent monks, they have decent everything, as long as they have the eco to afford it. So actually, not a bad civ against Aztecs, because Aztecs are going to want to go infantry, and they... Oh, I never can remember the name of the unit. This is embarrassing. The Cataphracts do very well against infantry. They're an anti-infantry cavalry. Even against pikes, they can hold their own. Not cost-effective, of course. Almost nothing is cost-effective against pikes, but that might not be necessary. So let's look at the maps. Starting with Baskets. He has semi-forward gold that could be towered. Another gold outside. But he does have a gold in the back, and he is scouting it with the sheep, though I'm not sure if you'll see it yet. And there we go. He sees the gold, so he should be all right in terms of that. Gloriaz also has a forward gold. There's other golds out there. Where is his third gold? Wait. They are supposed to have 3 golds, right? 1, 2... Oh, he has one right behind this gate. I had to look at the minimap to see that. Alright, so it's not an admin re. I was worried about that for a moment. We're likely going to see fast castle here into... I'm not sure. Probably, maybe monks from both players. Most likely monks from Aztec or from Baskets, the Aztecs player, in some manner. Deer out here. Let's see if... Oh, he's gonna try to lure him through the gate without destroying the wall. Keeping that open. Both boars are inside, so no difficulties there. Same goes for the Lizard. 4 on wood. Pushing his deer. His deer are mostly on the inside, so that's very nice. Don't have to do any gymnastics, any gate gymnastics like you see here. I wonder if this boar goes outside the gate because he's leaving it open. That'd be fairly humorous. Putting a house out here just in case he needs to re-wall behind his original gates later. Like these guys, they're like, no, we can't be bothered with this boar. We're going to finish this sheep before it expires. And look at that perfect timing. That's exactly what you want to see every single game. Gloriaz continuing to push boar, or deer. You think as a biologist I'd know my animals better. And building a mill. Where is she going? She's thinking about grabbing that deer a little bit too early. So yeah, I think we'll see monks from both players. Castles. Trebwar. Yeah, I don't know what military units outside of monks we'll see. Because pikes and skirms aren't going to do too much against the Aztec player. Unless he goes Arbalest, which, you know, he could, but it's unlikely. Maybe we'll see a skirm fight plus skirms, eagles, scouts. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be interesting. Skirms, eagles for Aztecs, and then Byzantines, skirms, cataphracts, and probably monks from both players as well, just to collect monk relics. Oh, this is an ugly boar lure because it's not under the TC. Gloriaz realized a bit late there. But, you know, he shouldn't be struggling for food too much with all the deer he has. Yeah. So yeah, he pushed all of his deer. Baskets has not pushed any of it. He's just kind of chilling out here, wondering what he should do. He has villagers that are idle. And now he's going to go for the push. But the gate's open. Is the scout going to realize and go in? Oh, that's what I want to see. No, he's moving the sheep back. Oh, the sheep's coming back. All right, Basket's like, I don't want to let him in, but at the same time, yeah, he's like, screw this. I'm not having any of this when the scouts are out. So Gloriaz probably didn't even realize what he was doing, but well done anyways. Now he's gonna see the gate and the deer, and now okay, I'm ahead. And Baskets hasn't really used his eagle. I mean, he can fight that scout too. Scout's faster, but he's gonna have more HP and more attack.
I wonder if he's tower rushing me. It's kind of what it seems like. Cause he had that drop in score.
Obviously, deer are going to help Byzantine player in a big way. Already going to a second lumber camp. Baskets might stay on one lumber camp. He's going out to gold now at 23 pop. And starting off the scout fight. All right. Some idols here. Not quite housed. Is Baskets going to be housed? Could be. No, he's going to go up at 25 pop, so he'll be fine. Skip loom. 25 pop. Yeah, I think Gloriaz is building that house, but I think that's preemptive. This is like the moment where I normally be looking at chat and seeing what they're saying, but of course, since my stream's not working, I don't have that opportunity. Both going up to feudal age. Baskets. Hopefully, we'll retask these villagers so they're not on the opposite side. Yeah, there we go. Look at him. He's got all the things to worry about, but he knows what to do. So actually, let's take a look at the resources now, because they're both on 25 pop. Baskets is a little bit further behind, just a few seconds, 7 seconds behind. And yeah, look how similar the resources are.
I don't think I need this much on gold at all. What the hell am I doing? Because I'm not going. Yeah, because I'm Aztecs. That's a mistake. Because I'm Aztecs and I start with a free extra gold. And I didn't get loom.
So Basket's up a little bit of wood just because he hasn't built that other house. I really hope he remembers to build the house before he goes up.
So he's probably gonna do monk's seeds boost, right? I'm just gonna boom. Defensive seeds maybe if he does.
All very clean. I really hope he builds that house though. If he forgets the house, he's gonna be housed. It's gonna be kind of ugly. Yeah, he's not gonna remember. He's gonna try to build the units and then be like, oh, no, I can't. Yeah, there you go. Like, oh no, I forgot the house. Oh, damn it. I can only imagine what he's saying on the stream right now. Actually, let's check the stream and see. Alright, so Gloriaz is at 27 pop where he wants to be, building one last villager, and then he should have the food to click up to the castle age. Not the smoothest, but you know, it worked. And Baskets. Oh, Gloriaz stole his stone to go up. Interesting. So he's going to go for castle play unless he's going to go mine stone right now, because he's not going to have enough for another town center to boom. Unless he's just going to buy it back later. I don't know. And Baskets is up a second behind, so he's it's almost like a racing game. He's kind of taken back his gap a little bit. The 1 second split has decreased between the two players racing to the castle age. Basket's getting horse color now. I don't think there's an eco upgrade I missed. I think they're going to be pretty similar now. Let's look at the resources once again, since there's nothing else to look at. Gloriaz ahead in the food. And gold. Gold's about even. Food and wood. And then, of course, down the 100 stone because he sold it to go up. So that's very interesting to me. He's not going to have the wood or the stone to boom. Oh, now he sold food and bought the wood stone. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Just, you know, using it as like a transactional form of money, using stone just like little pieces of coinage when your gold's not available, when your food's not available. So let's look at the scouts. I don't know where everyone's scouts are. They're just scouting their opponent, just making sure they're not doing anything crazy. Castle age times are almost identical. And we got one town center going up for Gloriaz. Doesn't quite have the wood for the next. And then Baskets. What do I see? Oh, just the scout being annoying. Baskets doesn't have the wood for another town center. Because he's going for monastery first. Okay, he's going to go for relics over town center. That's very important for him. The scout is going to be an issue. He's going to have to either bring back his eagle scout or... I don't really know, or convert for the scout maybe. You can probably expect that Gloriaz isn't going to invest in anything else at this point in time in the game. If I was Gloriaz, I'd just hang out by the gates. You know where both the gates are. You know he's going to have to exit there. And this eagle scout can't quite take the scout cavalry, but with the help of the monk, he would be able to. Double monastery. All right, we're going to see a monk push. This is going to be exciting. Resources still looking pretty even. Gloriaz is on 2 extra villagers, which can be expected with this new extra town center. Not going to be paying off too much yet, but still has even resources. We'll have to see what does a better job, the monk or the scout. All right, so monk eagle combo is doing a good job here. Are we going to see another... Getting Sanctity first, okay. Getting those monks some extra HP. So now Gloriaz probably thinks, maybe I'll go into Scouts in Imperial Age? He gets housed now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, is the monk gonna... Oh, snipes the monk, but that scout is dead. I don't know if he deleted him, it just took a while for him to disappear. Eagle was a bit out of position there. Kind of disappointing. But first relic coming in, very big for the Aztec player. What's the scouting look like from Baskets? He sees 1, 2. It's not great, to be honest, with all the time he had to scout. But this next relic should be an easy grab. He's going out in the front. Oh, we got Siege Workshop. Okay, so these monks aren't just here to get relics. Baskets really wants to go for the 1 TC play. There was a game, I can't remember when exactly. I think it was in one of the tournaments where Mr. Yo was playing as the Aztecs and just started converting houses. It was against an Inca player. I can't remember who was the Inca player though. It was in one of my top 5 plays videos of the week. But it was, yeah, it was beautifully done. So Barrack started, but realizing he wants the siege workshop now, really needs to get that push going. Can't really let the Byzantines boom too much and get that fast imp play. Building more houses. Doesn't want to have any houses get in the way of the push. Could use some more farms and a better wheelbarrow on the way. So yeah, I don't know how quickly he'll be able to get to imp, but he hasn't made anything to counter. Oh, he's getting the relics. Okay. Snag that one away. And I think he sees this one. He's going out to the gold now. Where is he going? He hasn't built anything yet. Another town center. 4 TCs. Okay. I think because he's going for another town center, this is actually in favor of Baskets. He's really investing into the economy, and Baskets' siege push might do better because of that. And Gloriaz now sees the mangonel, and he sees the monks. But he really needs... Baskets needs more relics if he wants to compete in this game. Eagle Scout back on full HP. Nothing else on the way. This villager can keep building houses. We got another town center? No. Not that many on gold, so this isn't too heavy on gold, I guess, because you're making fewer units. Or just as strong. We'll have to see what the micro from Baskets looks like for all these monks. But yeah, these walls, there might be Byzantine walls. They might be a bit stronger, but they're not going to hold it back 2 mangonels. And does Baskets have redemption yet? That's the interesting question. Because you must wonder, what is my opponent going to do to counter this? We got a stable coming up, so we will see scouts. I really wish Baskets was scouting a bit more. We do have a spear to counter those scouts. Baskets is seeing some more relics now. He's trying to use outposts to understand that a little bit better. But he's going to see this relic, and that monk's going to make a beeline to it. So, what do we have? 2 relics for each, I believe? For Gloriaz? Yeah, bringing back the second relic right now. And then, seems like Baskets will be able to easily snag that third one. Gloriaz in a strong lead, though, because of his eco. And we'll see if all those monks get crushed. No, Baskets see this coming. He must. He just retasked his mangonels. Yeah, he sees it. I want to see redemption, though. He's getting atonement. Because if he loses his monk numbers, this is pretty much game over for him, I think. He doesn't have the eagle numbers to compete. Oh, Baskets, you knew this was coming, man. You knew this was coming. Don't lose both of them. Oh, that's really sloppy. That's a lot of resources down the drain. But he had another one on the way, so he can continue his push. But he doesn't have anything to actually pressure with. He doesn't have any eagles. Repairing the mangonel, for sure. But yeah, you need something else to go along with this. Monks aren't going to do the damage themselves. And he doesn't have the mangonel numbers to do it. Let's look at Basket's eco. He's going on 2nd TC now. I think that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. His push isn't doing him what he needs to do to really stay in the game against the boom that we see going on here. He really needs to get his eagle numbers up. He doesn't have any mangonels. He's just kind of giving up on the push and trying to keep map control. And that's not going to work because Blizzard's up to imp. Look at this eagle just chilling here. Can't be bothered to task the TC and kill him. And the eagle can't be bothered to go attack anything. So, trying to snipe some mangonels. Monks are coming out here, trying to stay out of the way of the mangonels. And Basket's going on another town center out here. So he's going for the boom to try to catch up now that he took map control and took the relics. Interesting strategy. I'm not sure it's going to work out. Good. So far, the KD is even. Or, no, it's 1 to 4. 5 to... Did someone lose something to a wolf? Or probably self-kills or something like that. But, yeah, Basket's not in a good spot in terms of KD, which, you know, you'd expect him to be doing better considering his aggression early on and his investment into monks. But now he just needs to start streaming eagles. Oh, he's up to imp as well. Okay, he's just behind in a lot of economy, and he has to stop this castle from going up. He needs to be able to continue to raid. Yeah, just convert all the villagers. That's one way to get your villager numbers back up. Where's the micro baskets? Somebody of these monks not doing anything. Alright, how many? He's got 5 villagers so far. That's not bad. Just tower. You have the stone. Just tower the castle. Keep it from going up. Oh, yeah, these monks are not going to go down. Just give me that knight. Thank you very much. I'm surprised he went for the knight. I think that might have been a misclick. Oh, look at all these villagers. Where are they going to go? Are they going to tower? What's Baskets thinking? But just kind of getting out of there before the castle goes up. You know, he couldn't stop it. He's just going to try to break open this hole in the wall. And reconverting one of the pikemen. Or not reconverting, but converting one of the pikemen. So, I love to see monks. You don't get to see them every day. But Baskets is still in quite a deficit. If anything gets into his base and kills any of these villagers, it's going to be over. Basket's now getting that 3rd relic, so his gold supply is going to be steady. He'll be able to continue creating monks, but 2 stables, more mangonels can come out. Yeah, I'm not sure what Basket's going to do with these villagers either. Tower here just to be annoying, but now we have cataphracts. No husbandry yet. Oh, just an outpost. Okay. And these villagers are just going to make a run for it. See if they can come right here and get some conversions. Or allow for conversions. There, he nabbed a cataphract. So that was a good use. He can try to go kill this villager now. KD's kind of... Oh, I know why the KD looks like that. Because conversions count as losses, I believe. Yeah. Look at these cataphract wins. They don't get the upgrade came in right after, but a castle here. So yeah, okay, Baskets isn't doing too bad, but I'm afraid that, you know, siege ram will come in. A lot of resources from Gloriaz and not a lot of space, so that might come into play. He definitely needs to rebuild his lumber camps and continue farming more. And he's going out here. He wants to stop this castle from going up. Where are the monks? The monks are just scattered around here. They've converted all the houses. This is what I want to see. There you go, Baskets. Oh, what a play. So he's on 3 TCs, right? Yeah, 3 TCs. But the villager count is 67 to 103. And these... Oh, man. Did the game just speed up? I don't know. It seemed like they did. Maybe it's just because these light cav are just so much faster than everything else. Castle's still going to go up, but is cleaning up some of the monks. How many conversions? You got 2 light cap conversions, so not bad there. But it really needs to... You lost 3 monks, so definitely worth it for Gloriaz. And the castle is up, so I think we'll see... We have trebuchets on the way already? No trebs on the way, just a villager in there. Wants to build them, but he doesn't have the houses because Baskets converted them. Way to go, Baskets. You might win the Treb War because of a trebuchet. Baskets definitely lacking food. No shortage of gold supply with those relics and the Aztec bonus there. Building a lumber camp there. Oh, there we go. Treb's coming out. And Treb's there as well. What are we seeing? Stable, stable. So he's just going to go full light cab knights, it seems like. And then cataphracts. Not a bad play from... what's his name? Second castle really wants to keep this Trebor alive. Yeah, Lizard's making a good play with his unit choices, I think. I'd like to see more eagles from the Aztec player from Baskets. Going for the Treb first, interesting. It'll really come down to whether he lands the shots or not. Alright, he's going for the castle now, but he needs pikes, and they're a little bit out of position. Wow, selling a lot of wood by the Lizard and buying food. Didn't buy that much food. Probably just going to conserve the gold for now. Should repair this castle. These pikes are going to keep his Trebs alive. The second castle really needs to go up. He's going to just try to conserve the first. Or he's doing some fancy walls that isn't really working out. Oh, these monks are going to get cleaned up. Oh, this is the big fight right now. If the castle goes down, which I think it will, I don't know if... Yeah, this is looking bad for Baskets. These pikes just can't keep up with the speed of the cavalry coming out. And then we have another castle here ready to push against Baskets Eco once this castle's down. Yeah, this is, I think, a GG moment for Baskets. It might be a little bit early calling it. This castle isn't being built. This guy, oh yeah, it is. They're just right here building it. A lot of cleanup, and these scouts can just keep coming out because Gloriaz can just buy the food. Alright, he did what I wanted him to do. Just keep farming here. Still has a ton of wood, but it's almost like a force nothing, you know? You just gotta cut wood to make space for yourself. Another castle going up, but these are Byzantine castles. These are really hard to remove. And these pikes are just gonna run into the castle fire. Nope, Baskets is doing a good job keeping track of them. And these trebs really need to be retasked for this castle, or these trebuchets. I'm just gonna lose them. Bill count is not really evening out. I was about to say it was evening out, but it's not. It's staying about level. Both of them are concentrating far more on military now than their villager numbers. And the monks are getting cleaned up. And Baskets is just going to have pikes and trebs. And I don't think it's going to be enough. But more monks coming out. Baskets does have that steady gold supply. And he's going for siege. Interesting. He is reducing this town center, but Blizzard's just building another town center. He wants to stay on 4 town centers. No raids can affect him if he has 4 town centers. And more monks here, ready to take these cataphracts away from Gloriaz, from the Lizard. This castle's staying up. Trebs are coming out now to take it out. And I don't think Baskets is going to be able to counter that. Pikemen and Capped Ram coming in for the Lizard. Pikemen to deal with the units that were converted against him. And Ballistics, interesting. I don't know why Ballistics choice. Eagle Warrior coming in for Baskets now, so that's going to be very important. Gloriaz does have 2 castles to make cataphracts from. But if he can just raid Gloriaz's eco and destroy his farm economy, he won't be able to continue to build all these scout cav. Baskets throwing away the cataphracts under the castle fire. Not going to do that well against the scout cavalry, or the light cavalry, and this castle's going to go down despite his attempts to rebuild it. Because he's, 1 trebuchet is not firing. 4 trebuchets against 1. Yeah, that's a waste of stone, Baskets. You've lost that trade. And this town center is just so strong, so beefy, staying up. And Basket's going to switch to Capped Ram, Eagles, and Pikemen. So he's still in it for sure. These monks are beefy at 65 HP. And I don't know how this Treb got out here, probably just because the task was still in the castle. So that's going to get taken out. Capped Ram on the way for him. Villager count is evening up. Baskets is getting back in it. So he's lost a lot, but that doesn't mean he's out of it. His push is still somewhat alive. And he has 3 relics, which is very important to remember. Scout Cavalry trying to pick off the monks, doing a good job of it too. But the pikes are there to try to defend. A more forward monastery as well. I think the big thing is Gloriaz seems to be pushing out and controlling the sides of the map and being uncontested here. He's found more space to farm. His golds have been fairly secure because these town centers are so beefy and just don't go down. Baskets doesn't quite have what it takes to get these rams forward. Doesn't have the numbers that he needs for the push. Oh wow, look at these Aztec monks. Just taking the scout cavalry. He's going for the rams as well, so Baskets is going to move the rams out. Going for chemistry and elite eagle. I'm not sure the chemistry choice maybe makes his monks scarier. Not really. Because he doesn't really have any castles to build trebs from. Unless he's going to go for mangonels against something. Mangonel defense. But here comes the push from Gloriaz. And Baskets doesn't have too much to defend against this. Pikes are just there because they're cheap for Aztecs. Not necessarily to kill anything. And the elite eagle's coming out. Just 1 barracks? Yeah, just 1 barracks. No, oh, he has more over here. Okay, so he's just going to try to raid with the eagles. I'm not sure how he's going to defend against this push, though. Help coming out just because it's cheap. Trebuchet's just waiting in the wings. And the eagle numbers starting up. Now he's going to push the outside eco. That makes sense. Not having to, you know, ram down the castles. As Hera always says, you don't have to push the sides. But if he loses relics, this could be really bad for Baskets. I know I called it GG earlier, but I mean, this could be really terrible. But he is getting siege ramps, so his push on the side is going to be even faster. I think these light cav are going to clean up all of this. The pikes are completely out of position. They're all the way over here. They got debated by some scout cavalries. These monks are out of the way. Oh, this is not looking good for Baskets anyway. But the Eagle Warriors are going to clean up this whole thing. He doesn't have any cataphracts. Gloriaz doesn't have any cataphracts. So if Gloriaz doesn't make any cataphracts soon, Eagle Warrior is just going to take over. Look at these Eagles. They're not losing any HP from this pikeman raid. They're just cleaning it up. Alright, I say that, but they are starting to lose some HP. Probably especially from this castle. Picking off monks, picking off trebs, picking off siege. Alright, not bad for Baskets. Losing in some places and winning in the others. Getting Atlatl now. Oh no, he canceled it, I think. Atlatl skirms would be really good against the Hussar, having that extra range. But now Elite Eagle against Scout Cavalry. Elite Eagles will demolish the Scout Cavalry. They don't have the numbers, but I think they'll be able to do it. Unless Baskets doesn't have upgrades. Man, I can't click an eagle, they're so small. Okay, Baskets doesn't quite get... But he doesn't have Garland Wars yet, that's why. What are the upgrades? We have +2. There we go, +6. Garland Wars comes in, and they will destroy these Hussar, I think. And Baskets has recollected his relics. Alright, he's doing a good job prioritizing that. He does need skirms at this point. And Lizard's now getting chemistry. So despite calling it way too soon, multiple times, they're both doing a good job. Baskets is still 20 vills behind. He was catching up quite a bit, but these raids by the Hussar have definitely taken out of him. And if this castle goes up, he's going to lose access to this stone. There's no way he's going to be able to get this castle back down unless he can get some siege rams. He does have some queued, so he might be able to take that out, actually. Not a ton there to defend from... Oh, he's just getting loom now! What a... Oh, man, Baskets. The late loom. He just realized, I'm sure, you know, he's so busy after clicking up the castle age that he wasn't really worried about that. Doing a good job defending here, though. He got Elite Eagles. He definitely wants the lateral skirms to get him up to that extra 200 pop. He definitely has the food and wood for it. He is lacking gold now because he's being pushed off these gold piles and his relics were, I don't know what to call it, out of position, but cataphracts in. And Baskets doesn't have Hussar, or doesn't have Halb, just as pikemen. And that's going to be very difficult for him to push back these cataphracts. He just has to try to prioritize destroying castles. He's not even able to take this gold. I mean, guard tower is the only thing I can think of in his base that would be able to take these cataphracts. They're not very strong against arrow fire, but they're going to raid the shit out of his eco. And he has to bring all the pikes back to deal with it. He's going to take out this castle, I think, though. With Siege Ram? Oh, I don't know, actually. He doesn't have anything else to support. He's buying food. Oh, he's selling food. Just to keep up the eagle numbers. Yeah, he didn't go for that back gold. I'm not sure. I'm guessing he realized for a while that he didn't really have any gold issues, so he was just going to continue with that. The castle does go down. Siege Rams are beefy. But... yeah, his eco back here is getting destroyed. He's going to build another town center back there, which is a great play. Score is kind of evening out, though. He's getting raided, but his pop's staying... Oh, no, his vill numbers went down substantially. He went down 40 villagers there. He has the resources banked up a little bit right now, but I think he's going to be feeling it once he starts selling wood to get gold. Gloriaz just building another castle now that all the siege ram are dead. Making sure his flanks are protected. Grass is getting pushed back more and more. He's going to have to just rely on the relics being more powerful in the late game than Byzantine trash is cheap. And he has to get his pop-up as quickly as he can. More skirms, more villagers for sure. And yeah, he's selling wood to get gold. continually pumping out hussars. Not Gloriaz isn't at 200 pop either, though. So there's still a chance for baskets here. Gloriaz definitely has the what's it called? The resources to get up to 200 pop, but he has how many idols? He only has 9 idols. Okay, it's not that bad. And the KD's not too dissimilar. So they're both trading well, but these cataphracts is what's gonna do baskets into the end. He's not able to finish these town centers. He has this one in the back, but yeah, he's just having so much trouble recovering his economy, and he just constantly is getting raided. So yeah, did get this one up. How many? Only one villager left alive to get that one up, so he didn't doubt TC. Skirms are gonna have trouble against the hussars, but would be good against the pikes. But as long as long swords, I was not expecting that. I thought cataphracts would be the choice, but long swords doesn't make sense. No archer units to deal with long swords, or soon to be champion, I'm sure, once he has gold for it. Yeah, I mean, cataphracts make sense because they're readily available. You don't have to upgrade them too much, but they are more costly than long swords, and they still aren't great against pikemen. But long swords is really gonna take it out. I don't think baskets is gonna go into jaguars. He could, but I doubt it. And just more and more castles going up for Gloriaz because he's not losing his castles. He doesn't have to repair them. He just can keep pumping him out and taking map control like that. This is looking really dicey for baskets. Bombard cannon out too, taking out his relics. Yeah, I think this is the end. The Eagle Warrior, I think, should have come in earlier, before all the other units came out. Before the counters came out, that is. Siege Ram aren't going to be able to take out the castle. They're just chilling here. There's no units to back them up. These TCs have been idle forever, I think. And the push is coming in. Yeah. Baskets isn't going to be able to stop that. He is at 76 villagers. What really did him in is those cataphracts that came in and destroyed his eco. He was kind of holding on otherwise. Yeah, trying to take out this castle to take his gold back, but it's not really the castle that's the issue, it's the hussar raiding. You could try to wall it, but I still don't think that would have fixed the issue for him. He's going to slowly run out of resources. He's not going to be able to fight off this push on his castle. These longswords are kind of getting picked off one by one by the castle fire. Bombard cannons aren't going to be touched because there's no eagles in the area to do anything. But I don't blame Baskets for still holding on. He's invested a lot into this match. He might as well see it out to the very bitter end. Going to build more archery ranges. I don't think he's going to switch to archer or arbalist just to deal with the longswords. But you never know. This is first of the match, so we'll see what he really goes for. And he calls it GG. Okay. Well done, boys. Alright, so we'll see game number 4 next. I'm not sure what the map's going to be since they're playing out of order. Here again are the maps, and we'll see one of those in the next game. Stay tuned.